A light year is not a measure of time, it's a measure of distance, specifically how far light travels in 1 year. Light moves at almost 300,000 kilometers per second, which means it travels 9.5 trillion kilometers per year. This distance, 9.5 trillion kilometers, is 1 light year. If something is 9.5 trillion kilometers away, we say it's 1 light year away. To understand why astronomers use light years instead of kilometers to measure distances in space, you first have to appreciate just how vast the universe is. The nearest star to Earth other than the Sun is Proxima Centauri. It is about 40 trillion kilometers away. Rather than using such enormous numbers, we say it is 4.2 light years away, because its light takes 4.2 years to reach Earth. The Milky Way galaxy is even larger, spanning roughly 950 quadrillion kilometers from one side to the other. Instead of writing out that incomprehensibly large distance, we say the Milky Way is about 100,000 light years across, because light would take 100,000 years to travel from one edge to the other. On an even greater scale, the observable universe stretches about 886 sextillion kilometers across. Rather than using a number so large it becomes almost meaningless, astronomers describe it as roughly 93 billion light-years in diameter. Using light-years makes cosmic distances easier to understand because it relates distance to something familiar and constant, the speed of light. Since light thus first has to travel before reaching Earth, an interesting phenomenon happens. When you look at the night sky, you are not seeing the universe as it is. You are seeing it as it was. The light entering your eyes from a star 500 light-years away left that star 500 years ago, before Columbus reached the Americas. The light from distant galaxies has been traveling for millions or billions of years before reaching your eye. Some of the stars you can see tonight no longer exist. They burned out thousands of years ago, but the light they emitted before dying is still crossing the universe, and it hasn't reached us yet to tell us they're gone. Looking up is looking back in time, and the further you look, the further back you go. Click the video on your screen right now, and I'll explain another everyday mystery you've wondered about your whole life, but never thought to look up.